Hello. So, I won't take up too much of your time, but before the episode begins, I'm very excited to announce that we are officially working on the American House merch. We've been working on this merch since January, so 10 months now. It's been a very long journey. Season 4 merch is not exactly done yet. We've been working really hard on Season 3 merch, because obviously Season 4 merch wouldn't have been possible to make back in January, because we filmed it in the summer. So I'm very excited to finally be able to show this Season 3 merch. So, here it is. As you can see, this is a hand-drawn movie poster based off the American House Season 3. We really wanted to go for like a horror slasher type theme, so with Dominic in the middle, the slasher, with all the other contestants being his victims. We worked really hard on this, like especially Carly worked really hard on this. I'm very excited to be able to show it off. Like, she has been working her ass off for 10 months to get this done. So that'll be up and running hopefully by January of 2022. On top of that, I will say that we are working on Season 4 merch. That'll be done very soon as well. And I will say, if you're a fan of some certain people on this season with some very memorable quotes, you should be expecting merch based off of those popular quotes. And I think you can understand what I'm implying. If you want more details, stay till after the credits where I talk about merch more. Alright, enjoy the finale.
Last time on the American House Season 4. The Final Four traveled to Mexico. The ruler challenge had the contestants strategically placing candies in piñatas and then smashing them. Alliances were solidified with Steve and Clint, with Carly a clear target for Steve. Carly felt betrayed by Chris after Chris put red candies in her piñata. In the end, Steve won ruler, making him the only safe contestant. The Guardian challenge had a contestant solving a jigsaw puzzle as fast as they can. It came down to Carly and Clint, but Clint beat Carly by 2 seconds. When it came down to voting, Clint got a ticket advantage to summon one eliminated contestant to vote. He summoned Tim to vote, thinking Tim would vote out Chris with him, but in the end, it tied with Steve sending Carly out the door. Who will win the $100 prize? Find out now in the finale of the American House Season 4.
Oh my god, I made Final 3. All I have to do is win to the end, and I'm golden.
The top 3, Chris and Steve. Oh man. I'm really hoping to make it to the top 2, you know? But this is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be hard.
Goodness, I was so stressed going into this Final 3 because I mean they're the most competitive at this stage, and I'm going against them as someone who like has been doing good but hasn't been winning every single challenge like they have. So I'm nervous.
Congrats on Final 3. So basically, if you don't know how the Final 3 works in this game, there's no ruler, no guardian. It's basically there's 3 rounds of challenges. Whoever scores, the 2 people that score the best, move on. The 3rd one's eliminated. So it's completely challenge based from this moment on. So for the final theme of the season, we've gone to all these different countries. The Final 3 is going to be the Olympics. So we do have, there's going to be 3 different sets of games. So we do have 3 beautiful hosts. Alyssa S, Alyssa F, and Lauren from Season 3. Give them a round of applause. Where are they? Oh, no, they're there. So they each will be hosting their little Olympic game. In the American House Final 3, there is no ruler and no guardian. There'll be 3 sets of challenges, and depending on your placement in the challenge, you'll get points. First gets 3 points, second gets 2 points, and third only gets 1 point. At the end of all 3 challenges, the 2 contestants with the most points will move on to the final 2.
This time, everything counts. I have to really be on my A game. I have to be focused, and I have to make sure that I don't do anything to mess this up, because if I do, then I will be out the next round.
For our first Olympic event, contestants will be remembering the fallen. They'll have 6 separate mixed-up puzzle pieces of the jury-eliminated contestants from Gabe to Carly. They will have to solve all 6 puzzles and then place them in order of elimination. Their times will determine the order of points.
Another puzzle? Come on.
3, 2, 1, go. Oh my gosh, these are so slippery.
Yeah, they're made of plastic.
As I started putting the puzzle pieces together, I was like, wow, first of all, I made it this far against all these people, and then 2, it's like, wow, a lot of people I've lost along the way, because my original alliance is not even here with me, and that's where I planned to happen from the very beginning, and now it's me against the original opponents. So it's kind of crazy to see that.
So I see that there's 5 different puzzles, and I'm feeling okay because I am really good at puzzles, but small puzzles I overthink, and sometimes I just put things where they don't belong. So when I start off this competition, I make a stupid move and I shove the puzzle pieces out my way, not thinking about it, and it really, really messes me up in the future because 2 of my puzzle pieces are mixed. This is another person, right? These look like the same puzzle. Must be I'm not having a good time. Is this her? It has to be. Yeah.
Were the puzzle pieces mixed up?
Yeah. This looks like a whole different piece. Literally, because this. I'm not. Okay, it's not a different piece. Her name goes somewhere. Where does her name go? Is it sideways? I'm having a blind moment. Something's wrong. Let me figure this out. It can't be the face because this connects. Blind moment. Yeah, I wasted too much time here. I had to think about it because I knew they were next to each other.
Together, and then you have to put them in order which they were eliminated.
So after I get done hearing these rules, I'm like, oh man, I really wish I remember exactly who got out. I remember who got out first, and like recently, it was like the middle part that was a little scrambled for me. Is this like from a certain season or like all of it?
Okay, so these are people from today. So
Oh, today.
This is really like Tim, Gabe, Carly, Adriana, and
Oh
Liv.
god. Okay. I guess.
3, 2, 1, go.
It's not 3 by something. Yeah, I would have cut this one.
Oh, wait a minute. Big brain time. Man. But at least just beginning it was the hardest part. I just realized there's name tags.
That makes it a little easier.
It does. Wait a minute. That does not look right. Oh God. Hardest part now. Gabe. I was just like, okay, time to just fucking guess, and I just. No. Can you tell me how close I am or not? Just keep guessing.
Pretty close. You're like one off.
Oh. Oh man. Shoot, what are these two?
Yep. Alright. So, the times are pretty close. Chris did have the fastest time with 5 minutes and 38 seconds. So Chris got 3 points for that round.
Nice.
Steve and Clint were about 20 seconds off from each other. Steve was a little bit faster, so he gets 2 points, and then Clint gets 1. But there's still 3 more rounds, so there's still plenty of time to catch back up.
So I got second in the puzzle round, which is just fine with me. I'm gonna try to win the next one.
I gotta win these next challenges. I gotta get first. I gotta do this good. I gotta do it.
For our first Olympic event, Chris got first place, so he gets 3 points. Steve gets second, so he gets 2 points, and Clint got last, so he will only get 1 point.
I am so happy because I'm again a winner. I finally win something, but this time, like, it's now proving my worth because now, like, I'm pretty sure they're picking up, like, okay, yeah, he's really not playing games anymore.
We're gonna do some good old-fashioned horseback riding. So get your royal steeds.
What location is this? Kansas?
Horseback riding is an Olympic sport.
That is true.
So
It's
basically,
called equestrian, I think.
For our second Olympic event, contestants will be horseback riding. They'll have to run to a bucket of water, fill up their vials, then run back and fill up their cup. Once they fill their cup up to the line, they are done.
So when I see the horseback competition, I'm feeling kind of confident because I know that sometimes people rush and not get as much water as they should. So I'm gonna take my time on this one and really focus on filling those tanks.
I went into this next challenge like game mode. It's time for me to take off the sandals and get ready to like really play hard.
2, 1, go!
I start going, I slip. It's just a mess. I'm like, oh goddamn, this is gonna be, I'm gonna fail this one.
So Clint nose dives into the bucket and I'm like, dude, are you okay? Like, that looked like it hurt.
Oh my gosh, yes, Clint fell. I'm so happy. This is an advantage for me. I literally just see him like pummel to the ground, like just slip over water. I'm like, okay, good, this is the time. I like immediately grab my vial, fill it up with enough water, and then just run back. I'm like, this is my chance. I can't let this slide.
And I pick it up, I get my water, I run back, I fall again, and I spill the cups.
And then he like slams into the table right in front of me and I'm like, oh my god.
And at that point, I just want to walk home.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Goodness, I mean, I'm looking at Steve's bucket and I'm looking at my bucket and I'm like, oh god, he's very quick. I need to like hurry the hell up with this one.
Steve's in first with Chris at a close second. Actually, it's really close between Chris and Steve. I could see either one taking it. One more, I think.
Sure?
One more for both of you. Yeah.
Is it the one?
This is my shot. I immediately like just turned around. I didn't care if I tripped, if I broke my ankle or anything. I immediately ran around and grabbed some water and I was like, I am winning this challenge.
One more for both of you. All right, Chris got it first. Steve got it second.
Hallelujah. I am so happy for winning. This has been a very rough and nerve-wracking time. I'm on edge because like I have no idea what's going to be coming up next.
Chris won first place in his second challenge, securing his spot in the final 2. Clint has to get first place in this final Olympic event to tie with Steve. Steve also has to get last, in which we will go to a tie.
I'm so excited to finally be safe because this is the first time I was 100% safe no matter what. But at the same time, I was like, if something happens, then like Clint is gonna beat me or Steve is gonna beat me. So I really need to make sure like what's the game plan from here, because even though I'm safe, I'm still not safe until I've won.
For our third Olympic event, contestants will be balancing medals on their arms. If any of their medals drop below their waist or they drop any medals, they are out of the challenge. This challenge is purely endurance, so the order they drop will determine the order of points.
Oh my god, it all comes down to this. Either me or Clint will be eliminated here because Chris just solidified his spot into the final 2.
This is it. If I don't get first now, I'm out. And yeah, my mind got it into game mode and I need to get this. I am gonna push myself to pass past the limit. If I faint and die, I faint and die.
No, literally, that's what I'm practicing for. I got like all my comp medals, just like. So I'm pretty athletic myself. It might have not shown this entire season, but I mean, I did do all-star cheer and high school cheer. I've won national champions multiple times, so I'm pretty athletic. And when I realized that like I'm just holding medals on my arm, I'm like, oh, this is nothing. In pain.
It's painful?
In pain, yeah.
That's painful? Yeah. Anyone else struggling? Steve's in Hawaii.
I felt okay because I was in Taekwondo, but I haven't been like over years, in a couple years. But I do remember when we had to like hold stuff up, and like after a while, my arm would just get so tired. So I was like, oh man, I don't know. I was getting a bad feeling about it.
Guys, getting tired yet?
I'm not dropping.
Neither am I.
If I drop my arm, bro.
My arm's gonna have to walk away.
I don't
Mine, chest.
It's up to you.
I didn't know if it was a bubble.
I'm getting a little close to your waist.
Yeah, I was just questioning.
Yeah. No doubts now. After 5 minutes, we'll make it harder somehow. Like I said, Chris, you're guaranteed final 2. You don't have to prove anything.
Yeah, but then I risked.
You risk Steve not getting final 2, basically.
This challenge is kind of a tricky one because it's not like when I have to really be in. I could have just given up the first time my arm just started getting a little cramp, but I knew that if I even gave up that and gave Clint the opportunity, then he was going to immediately use it against me because he's been waiting for this moment and I couldn't let him have that satisfaction.
Be careful, Steve. It's getting a little low. How's everyone feeling?
Armless.
Yeah.
Just let go.
Not worth the pain, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you are final 2.
I'm not talking to you for like a week.
Anybody gonna drop?
I'll break off. Yeah. I don't want to die. My arm is
Keep
locked.
it up.
It is locked at this point.
So this is definitely the hardest challenge, and I see why they saved it for the end. My arm is like killing me, it's knotted up, and I really want to quit, but Mama didn't raise a quitter.
Yeah. I'll give them 5 minutes. I have a feeling somebody will come.
Where's my dude? I don't know if I got another 5 in me. My arm is knotted at this point.
I don't think I can move my arm.
I wish I was joking. Like, my arm is literally knotted.
How you feeling? We haven't heard much from you. Okay.
I'm trying to concentrate.
Oh, sorry. stretching it doesn't help, Steve.
It's not it. You can't even move it. No.
Literally, my shoulders stuck like this.
I wish I was joking, but
Come on, get your head in the game, Clint.
You gonna drop Chris?
it'll be very dramatic when I do. Please make it dramatic now.
And I kind of jokingly say like, oh, like I should just fall here like dramatically, so it's like I don't have to be part of this challenge. And everyone's kind of like, yeah, you should. And I'm like, actually, never mind, I'm staying.
You're dying. How are you doing over there?
Chillin'.
Yeah. I'm not a pussy. I'm not falling. Like your arm hurts.
Oh, it does.
What about the next person drowsing on the water bottle in their hand on top of it?
Oh my god. I don't think it's gonna. I think honestly it's gonna.
I'm not gonna get to
Not valid. But it has to be the other foot of the other arm. Like, so your left foot is your right arm.
Come on, get dizzy. Don't be shy. Fall. I know, I've been checking the whole time. You guys can just give up now. Please fall. I'm not falling until I die. I'm not falling until I die. I'm just not to die. And I've been in worse positions.
Yeah.
Why can't we do this first?
We did it last, so you'd be motivated to
This is not motivation, this is death. This is torture.
Something about to say.
It's literal torture.
This isn't a game anymore.
No, this is corporal punishment.
be careful with the nails, Steve. They're falling on your arm.
Look, I'm trying to find a comfortable position. There is no comfortable position.
Anybody gonna drop before we make it harder?
Let's make it harder now.
What? I see that leg shaking.
Have you ever flown in the air?
Sadly,
Yeah,
not.
I was in a plane.
What is on fire?
"15 minutes in, that was probably the point of no return. That's when my arm was just kind of stuck. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to just keep my arm up until it forces itself down.
Okay, it's on your right arm, you would lift up your left leg.
Alright, go ahead, guys.
Can I put my other arm out? Can I put my arms out?
No holding your leg.
First time the toe goes down, you're out.
I'm telling you, go fly. I don't want to fall.
So my arm is cramping up like shit, and now I gotta balance on one leg. I'm not a flamingo.
I put both arms up. He's a cheerleader, he's not gonna fall. Yeah. This is a drill.
This is just warm-ups.
I cannot believe I lost my balance and fell. But given the circumstances, Clint does taekwondo and Chris is a cheerleader. I was definitely out of my league and I need to pick up a hobby.
Check him out.
Wait, does that mean I'm out?
Let's see.
Keep it up, Clint.
So Clint, you have to beat him.
Oh, I'd be like, it's not my arm. If I was Chris, I'd just go.
So
Steve fell. I'm so happy because like there's only one person and Clint's looking like he's not gonna hold up for long, so I hope he gives up soon because I'm getting pretty tired at this point.
When Steve dropped, I was like, oh man, all right, Chris, come on, just drop it. Come on, man. I know you're tired. Just drop it, please, because I'm tired too.
Give up already.
Not this thing.
Making it harder for yourself.
I have 23 minutes left of battery, so we gotta wrap it up by then.
You have portable chargers.
Or the camera died. What?
You have portable chargers.
I think this is the last one.
No, there's one up there.
Oh, okay. Then
This is like the competition that counts for me. This is like the end-all be-all competition. I am expected to win this no matter what happens. If I stay there all day, I am willing to do it.
Like you did. Oh, he got you.
Is it required?
Yeah, is it required? Okay.
Oh, one up. Plenty risky.
I'm very scared. Please don't fall over.
Ordeal.
I do not know how. Yeah.
Please lie on.
Yep.
I'm going off, right?
It was, I will admit, it was a little, my arm was getting super tired and I really wanted to put it down, but no, I had to. You're going through that.
If I was Chris, I'd be like, okay, I'm done after Steve got
It's
out.
very tiring.
Bye.
I kind of want to.
Do it.
But it's like I've been here this far.
You'll still be in the final.
Yeah.
If you get to the final two, winning this is huge. Just saying.
Dramatically.
And you want to win a comp. You say you want to win one.
He wants to.
But like the overall.
So I really need Chris to stay in this competition. So while he's going, I'm saying things like, you're doing so well, you know, cheerleading seems like it's such an asset and things like that, because I really don't need him to fall. I did not want to do a tiebreaker against Clint because anything can happen.
Yeah, that'd be
Not
great.
in here.
I don't think anybody ever has won
All three.
No.
If Clint drops, we go, it's Chris and Steve in final two. If Chris drops, we do tiebreaker.
Just drop.
Yeah.
And it could all be over.
He's you're kid, you don't want to get beat up
Yeah,
on
I
the
feel
score.
like it's like,
You have something to prove.
I'm tired. So
Oh, yeah.
I still don't like
You did
this.
say that.
yeah, so it's gonna be like 2 hours long.
This is gonna be spread out so much for the actual.
No, I think it should just be a whole episode. Just us standing here.
Yeah, y'all can have that. Cut me out.
Help me out.
Yeah, I'll be on the couch.
what time is it?
3:38.
Yeah, I admire both of y'all.
His dude's like, you both can be in final two. I'm done.
At this point, like, I'm so embarrassed. Our Clint's good, he's going a little low. Yeah, that's way below.
That was below the weight.
I think they went below.
All
It
right.
was way below.
Clint, I'm sorry.
It was below the weight. Yeah, it was like down here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it went like.
You know, once I heard that my medals went below my waist first, at first I was like, really, bro? But then I was just like, okay, I'll accept it because Chris, you did an insane job. You deserve this win.
So Clint falls, and I'm really sad for him, but I'm really excited at the same time because this means I made final two. Like, that's insane. Chris also really deserved that, so I really feel like he really got his chance to prove himself.
After 30 minutes, Clint is the last person eliminated from the American House.
I mean, first it was Liv back to back, then it was Steve back to back, and finally it was me back to back. And I was not expecting this at all. I wasn't even expecting to get this far in the game, let alone win back to back.
Bye, Clint.
Bye, Clint.
Good luck.
Not only is this the first
men's final.
Honestly, getting third place, that's impressive. That's perfect for me. I wasn't really expecting to get that far. Like, of course I wanted to, and I was really hoping to, but I was honestly seeing myself going out and like at most 5, being in the top 5. Overall, it was really fun. I just loved, coming out, bringing chaos, and telling people I'd become alliance with them, and just turning to the camera and being like, oh, they have no idea. Yeah, it was fun. I loved everybody. They all did a good job. It was great.
Chris and Steve are our final 2. Now, all the eliminated contestants, except for Angelica, will be summoned to vote for which contestant they feel deserves to win the $100 prize.
Me and Steve we made it. We made it, and as someone who wasn't even a strong competitor this entire season, I was shook that I got this far, especially with someone who's been a strong competitor this entire season. So I'm really happy to be right here right now, and with me and Steve, we've gone along so well this entire season. It's kind of okay, well, we're both happy for each other no matter what, but still in the back of my mind, I'm I hope I win.
Alright, you can stand there. Stand. Here are the eliminated contestants. Here are all the eliminated contestants: Clint, Carly, Liv, Tim, Adriana.
As the people started walking in the room, I'm kind of oh, a lot of you I voted off. So I was kind of a little nervous, what's gonna happen?
So sitting next to Chris, I'm feeling pretty confident. I feel like I worked my ass off in this game, and I'm really hoping that it pays off.
Yeah. So, good job. Obviously, Steve and Chris are our final 2. We first will do sort of questions. Any questions for the final 2, Gabe? How bad do you want it?
Well, I just did that for 38 minutes. So.
Yeah, I put my heart into everything I did today. I put my body at work so hard that I was unable to do the last one. I did it for a good 25, and then I was I can't do this. He's a cheerleader. He did taekwondo. I was done. But I really wanted it.
Yeah. Which one of you do you think deserves the title to bequeath onto Frederick?
Who first last time?
I mean, yeah.
Okay. Obviously, I'm gonna campaign for myself. I don't think he doesn't deserve it, but I feel like I deserve it more.
Yeah.
I'm not discrediting him at all. I just think.
I feel like we both pushed.
Right, exactly. We pushed to the limit as much as we could.
Again, I'm really surprised I got this far at all.
You did. But yeah, I would advocate for myself. At final 7, in my head, I'm win or go home, because you nominate 3 people this whole game. If you're not the winner, you're on the block, or you're just safe by. But it was, for me, I didn't feel for example, probably the only person in this lineup I felt would have probably saved me later on in the game was Tim, but he was out, and then Clint. I feel like those 2 would probably took a shot at me. I'm talking about later on, not early. Julie, you probably would have saved me, to be honest.
Already backed off of what he said. Basically, I feel like either of us deserves it at this point, because we made it this far.
Adriana, any questions for the final 2?
Is there anything that you would have done differently?
I don't think so.
I would have found more tickets. That's it.
Tim, any questions for final 2?
I'm all good. That was my questions.
Liv?
How did it feel knowing that you may win Steven's Season 4 American House?
It feels great. I mean, I trash talked to him. I said, I'm going to come and I'm going to win, but I wasn't being serious. But, I mean, I would love to have that title. It would feel amazing.
I am very excited.
Carly, any questions?
Oh, my question's kind of similar to the previous one, and just any regrets?
I guess I really would like to have went longer in that last comp, but my body physically could not. I pushed, but it came down to balance. I didn't have it. Other than that, I feel like I did everything I wanted to.
I guess maybe not putting more effort into the beginning rounds.
Clint, any questions for the final 2?
No, I don't have anything.
Alright, this is now your chance for final speeches. Just why you deserve to win, why you guys feel like you played the best game, why you deserve the $100. Chris, you can go first.
Well, for the most part, I helped a lot of you out throughout this entire season, and it was great being a part of this season with you guys. I became more active today than I ever expected to this entire summer, so thank you guys for that. And I'll just be happy with whatever the outcome is.
Steve?
Yeah, I agree. Whoever wins, they deserve it, clearly. I feel like since the very start, I didn't win anything early on until like the third cycle, but I made sure that I was good with a lot of people. I gave everybody a fair chance. Even when I kept winning, I tried to mix it up and not target a certain person. I put this person up and I said, you know what, I put you up last time, I'm not gonna do it again. So I feel like I was pretty fair. And another good thing is that I gave Clint a vote power, and he used it, and it actually changed the trajectory of the game. And that was like the one time I won the tickets, other than like that Coliseum thing. I had one there, but I feel like I won comps. I was strategic. I got the votes that I wanted, other than like Tim going. That was terrible for my game. But, and I was social. I feel like I connected with everybody.
You did great this round.
You did great.
Well, what would you do with the money? I'm guessing that's what you're gonna ask. Yes.
I'm gonna buy food. I'm not even gonna lie. I ate a freaking spider today. I want some burgers or something.
Chris, what would you do with $100?
I don't know. Maybe go more into crypto. I don't know.
Awesome. All right, we will vote in elimination order.
Can't we just let the dog decide?
Easy decision?
No, actually not at all, but also kind of.
Are they ready with their confetti? Awesome.
Wow. I remember getting a haircut. I said yours is bigger than mine. I know.
Oh gosh.
Oh my god, is it a puppy?
You guys ready?
Yep.
Alright, first vote. Chris. Second vote. Steve. Next vote. Steve. Steve. The fourth winner of the American House is Steve. Congratulations, Steve.
So I just won season 4 of the American House. I literally cannot believe it. Not only am I the first person of color to win, but me and Chris are the first person of color final 2. And I'm feeling really excited about this $100, and I don't know what I'm gonna spend it on, to be honest, but it's gonna get spent.
So for me, it wasn't that hard of a decision. I definitely am voting Steve, because I think he played the best game. He's one of the most competitive people in the game today, and truly played the best way he could.
Okay, I think Steve deserves to win. I think he played a really fair game, and he worked really hard, especially after the 3rd episode, so I think he really deserves it.
It was between one of us on the block. We weren't going to vote for each other. I think we had it going. He said that down there too, so that's why I'm going to pick it. He was fighting hard for it too, so good job, Steve.
I picked Steven. I think he deserves to win because he tried so hard today, and he was just a great team player, especially when me and him were working together. He was fair, he always tried to help, and he was just an amazing person to play with.
Okay, I'm voting for this person because they always told the truth. They were always honest, and they worked really hard. Of course, this is maybe not expected from some of the interactions we had, but they were always honest with me, unlike the other person, even though I was honest with the other person. Steve was always honest with me, so, and Steve worked really hard. He was always transparent.
Awesome.
Steve, because he's helped me the most, and he's like gotten me to the. Yeah, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't even be in the top 3. Honestly, I don't think so. I think he deserves it, and he fought really hard and ate that tarantula.
feel like everyone deserves a fair playing field, and this person really committed to that and helping others. And I think maybe they weren't the loudest or won maybe the most games, but I'm gonna vote for Chris.
I'm a little disappointed. I mean, I lost, and I mean, I expected to lose from the very beginning, so it's not that surprising when you think about it. But at the same time, it's kind of like, wow, like I really pushed this hard at the final rounds, and just to not win, it kind of sucked. But I was still happy for Steve because we got along, and like he wasn't really a main competitor of mine, so I was happy to see him win. This was fun. I had a fun time. I'm a little in pain, but you know, this is a good memory. I'll always remember the cockroach in the back of my throat and the little baby I held for a little while there, so.
All right. Congratulations, Steve.
So I had so much fun in this show, and I made so many new friends, and I won $100. Like, that's insane. Hopefully I get invited back, and I will play again if I am.
Which contestant is your favorite? The fan favorite poll is officially opened. Scan the QR code on the screen or check the description below to vote. Fan favorite gets a cash prize and a guaranteed spot on a future season. Steve is ineligible to win the title of fan favorite.
Can you figure out a way to say we're playing chess, not checkers?
In what situation?
In a confession. I just want to hear it.
It would be for Gabe though.
Yeah, if you want, you can.
I don't know the
I want that
context.
soundbite. That's all I want.
You can say, honey, this is chess, not checkers. Just give me that. I'll find some reason. Just say, honey, this is chess, not checkers.
Now I'm laughing. Hold on. Honey, this is chess, not checkers.
I'm making that into a reaction. I'm finding a way to use that.
Chris and I were having great talks. We've had no beef this entire time.
So I met Tim, we were kind of like sitting next to each other. I was just like, oh, yeah, another guy, huh? It's like, yeah, I have to keep my eye out for this guy. Tim's like safe at this point, and I can't even vote him out. So I was like, what's the point anymore? Let's just end it all here at this point. Because we have to get him out somehow. He's just going to like literally kick us all off if we give him the opportunity to. Tim is a tricky one. I am letting this guy win at this point. Just like hand the entire challenge to him, just let him win this entire show, because at this point that's what's gonna happen. We've had enough of Tim's crap, so this is finally our opportunity to get him out, and we are ready to just pounce on that opportunity. I am relieved. I am finally safe. Tim is out of the presence. Of course, this man votes now. We finally got him off, and all of a sudden he just magically appears. He's like, hey, I'm back, you guys.
Oh god.
I'm sorry.
Carly came off really strong.
Alrighty, Stephanie. So, how this is going to work is... Okay.
Sorry, guys.
She kept asking too many questions.
Okay, I have a question.
Yeah.
Can we grab tickets in this time?
One piece at a time, yes.
Can you find pieces that you already have and hide them in harder spots? Is there a way we can sabotage? What if a coin gets in my eye?
And a bracelet, don't step on it. I know you love horses. There was a horse there.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll pose with it. I'll like caress it.
Just embrace your horse girl.
Yeah, just really bring back the vibes from when I was like 10 years old. Yeah. All right. There you go.
And the puzzle was hard. I mean, it wasn't hard, but at the same time, I had no idea what Colossus. Is it Colossus?
Coliseum.
Coliseum? I had no idea what Coliseum was. Like, what is a Coliseum? What the fuck is that?
Coliseum?
Coliseum.
It's like an arena. It's like a.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like the, you know, like in Rome they have like the giant theater, like that's kind of what it is.
All right.
Coliseum.
Seriously, even during that, I was just like, what the fuck is Coliseum? And then the other people were trying to explain it. They're like, oh, it's like, you know, it's like this, that. I'm just like, what?
Oh, wait, hold on. Somebody put the Full House theme song. Oh, you look. Hold on. I gotta wait, because they did the whole thing. Are you ready? That's what I want to do.
I have an alliance with Julie, Angela, right?
Angela.
What's her name? Oh,
Adriana.
Okay, sorry, I'll start over.
No, it's
Emma. Gotta do it like
her name's not Angela either. It's Angelica. Why are you not the first person to write down Angela?
Angela.
Who is she? Wow, just like that, another American House season done. 10 new contestants, 1 winner. It's crazy to me how many people have competed in this show. 35 people. Here's the plaque, updated, with all 35 contestants. Every single one has signed it, which is really good. Let's talk about the future of the American House. First, let's talk about what everyone wants to know. Yes, there will be 2 more seasons. The American House Season 5 and the American House Season 6. However, these seasons are not just like every other season. The American House Season 5 is officially redemption themed. Now, this season will be comprised of entirely people, past contestants, that deserved a second shot at the money. It's comprised of people that just didn't do too good, they got voted out early, got screwed over by powers, and just overall people that deserve a second shot at being an all-star. I'm very excited about this season, which we will be filming in January, and it will be released a couple months later, so probably like March-ish. I'm very excited about the season because you're going to see a lot of players that didn't get a lot of shine in the first time around really get the redemption they deserve. And it's cool because at least one of them will win. Redemption is also these players' second shots at being all-stars because Season 6 is the American House All-Stars. And this season is going to be bigger, better, crazier, with so many twists and turns. I'm so excited about. It's a much bigger house, much bigger prize with $500 instead of the typical $100. Bigger cast, so upwards of 16 people, and it's just going to be crazy. The best of the best from all 5 seasons, including Redemption, will be battling it out in this culmination of powerful players. And I am very excited for that season because you're going to see the best of the best. Those that really fought hard on the original seasons, and those that also got the redemption. They'll get to fight it out with all of the best players for that $500. And we're filming that summer of 2022. Cast reveals for those won't be for a while. I'm not going to talk about it, especially since cast is still it's still being finalized, so I won't be revealing a redemption cast until probably February-ish. All Stars probably won't be for a really long time, but I can assure you that the cast I have in mind for both seasons is going to be great. On top of this, like I talked about in the beginning, obviously we're working really hard on merch. On top of the American House Season 3 merch I showed earlier of the movie poster, we are so excited to be working on more. I'm not sure when it's going to be ready. I really hope it's going to be up and running by the time we talk about Season 5. That's the goal, but that's just a sneak peek of it. We are very excited. We've been working really hard on this before Season 4 was even filmed. It's been nearly 10 months since we started working on the merch. So look forward to that. Overall, I am just so grateful for the American House and everyone that watches it. Going through 4 seasons, all these contestants has been just so rewarding for people to watch it because I have put my heart and soul into this show. I am so excited about what we have coming up. So that will be all for me, but expect more content coming very soon in the, when we will finally start being able to talk about who is this redemption cast. Alright, thank you for watching.